Right guys, welcome back to the Paris FC Road to Glory. We're back in the League On for a second time in 3 seasons, and hopefully we're not going to get relegated this time. But as you remember, we made a few signings last January to make sure that we do stay up this time, and who knows where they could take us, because they are pretty significant signings. So we're going to be picking our pre-season tournament here once we get the message, and as usual picking the one with the most money because we want to try and get in some players. So advance to invites, and we're going to Germany. I'm playing in Germany for 7.8 million, and let's see what the funds are actually like. So we've got 12.7 million, and as you can see, a few pre-contract players have arrived. Solet's loan has ended. Now I'm gonna take a look at maybe loaning him again or buying him because he was quite good. So we're gonna stick him onto the short list. But before we do any of that, we're gonna be checking out the new signings. So first, Oblak. We'll give him a better number than this. So Oblak, you know what? Give Oblak number 1, boys. This guy Paul, who does he think he is? Oblak is gonna be our number 1. Paul, you're not being 10 either. You can be about 99, why not? We've got Oblak, we've got Koulibaly, and we've also got Mauro Icardi coming in as the number 9. So if we switch up the squad a little bit, Larson, you're dropping down to the bench. He's a 77 now. He's not doing too bad, to be fair. But Oblak into the starting lineup, Koulibaly into the lineup for Kante, who's coming down to the bench, and then we're actually gonna bring Icardi in for Toure, and then have Wamangituka play just in behind him. They'll be alright, or else we'll change their formation up to a 4-4-2 flat, and that way we can have these two absolute beasts up front. So the side's looking pretty good already. Probably any improvements we make are going to be slight improvements compared to what we've just done, and again, depth going to be a big thing. Hopefully these lads are enough to keep us up, but let's see what we can do with our 12 million. So here is the first pre-season game. How are the new boys going to get on? What sort of impact are they going to make? That is an impact. Obviously Schalke may be missing a few players due to international break, but Icardi scores twice. Well, Mangituka scores. We beat Schalke 3-0. I think these boys are going to make a bit of an impact because they're just absolute beastly players. So Solet has loaned in. We've brought him in for 2 years this time, so we're going to see. He's probably going to be on the bench, but he's quite a nice player to have in there. Good high 73 rating. So if someone like Yambere goes down, hopefully not Koulibaly, if Yambere goes down, then we've got a good backup to slide in there. So Torino next. What can Icardi and the boys do here? It's a 2-1 loss, unfortunately. Not great for Oblak there. But of course, the rest of the team around these boys isn't fantastic. We're sort of relying on 3 or 4 players to keep us up in the league, but you know, other teams have done it before. So we've got this final group game, a win would probably put us through. Wamangituka scores twice, trying to prove he's better than Icardi. So we get some prize money. Blondo has sold for 185k, but that's no biggie. Into the semi-finals now against Hoffenheim. Hopefully, can we make it to the final? We can. Bua and St. Louis score, and Icardi only scored twice in his first game. He hasn't scored after that. It's the rest of the old boys doing the job. It's the Paris loyalists. Now, into the final. Can we win the pre-season tournament? No. 2-1 loss to Sassuolo into the final, but still a good run in pre-season, and we still got some decent prize money there in the end, about 4 or 5 million. So we're gonna see what we can do with that, because the budget is now up to 17 million, but I'm waiting on a few scout reports, so I'm not going to dive into anything just yet. Boys, we've brought in another right back in Dagba from PSG. He can also play left back, so another player making the move from one Paris side to the other. And I just thought we needed an upgrade on that position. I wasn't happy with it, still even at Georgian 71. So I think probably another centre mid might be needed, and that would be a decent looking squad, at least for the first half of the season. So we've got 10 million to do it, and we'll see who we can get. So boys, we've made our final signing of this window. Oliver Kemen has signed from Lyon for around 8.5 million, just over 8.5 million. So I'm thinking we're gonna sell one or two players. I want to have a little bit of money left over, so Gabber can go, and if we pick someone else, well, someone like Richard obviously can go, and I think that might be about it. We'll see about Karamoko, and obviously Paul. It would be nice to get him away. As for Prior, we've had a few offers for him. I'm going to keep him. Larson, you're of course the backup keeper, so that's the way things are going to stay at the minute. But we're going to get Kemen put into the starting lineup, I believe, over Akichi. So that is Hoekstra off the bench. He is the youth academy boy, actually. He was the future star, but for now he is in the reserves. So we'll go forward, see if we make any sales, but we're definitely done with signings for this summer. So boys, here is the first game back in La Liga. We're not playing it, we are simming it. How is it going to go with the new signings? Will they make an impact? It's a 1-1 draw, probably better than we would have done last season, to be fair, but I'd like to see someone like Icardi getting a few more goals this season. We have an offer for Kante. He's not going anywhere. But who knows, maybe eventually we will bring the real Kante to Paris FC. So boys, Karamoko has sold, so that's a bit more money in. I want to save a little bit for January again, and I'm thinking I'm maybe going to try and make a few more than pre-contract signings. We'll see in the next episode. We're home to Strasbourg. Again, hoping Icardi can get some goals. And he doesn't, but Wamangituka does. It's a 2-0 win. Oblak and Koulibaly clearly doing bits at the back, keeping us a clean sheet. And maybe this will be a nice season in Ligue 1. Gabber has been sold to Reading. We've got a transfer offer for Richard. 2 of them have already not worked out. Hopefully this one does. And we're away to Bordeaux. Hopefully. They've drawn their first 2 games. We've already got a win, boys. And it's a 3-0 win away to Bordeaux. Bua. Kuyame gets a red card, unfortunately. Icardi finally on the score sheet, and Wamangituka gets another one. He started well. The boys are starting unbelievable now. I suppose you'd like to think they're starting well with the players we've brought in. Koulibaly's out for 4 days, that's okay, nothing big. But the new signings have been absolutely huge for us. Home to Reims. Can we continue this amazing start we've had? I mean, it's been unbelievable, and St. Louis and Icardi again. 2-0 win. I think it's going to be a pretty good season. I don't want to jinx it by saying too much, by saying, oh, I think we're going to get top 4, top 6 or whatever. I think we're going to stay up. After 4 games this year, we are second with 10 points. We definitely weren't there the last time we were in Ligue 1, but Jeremy Richard has been sold, thankfully, and that signals the end of our transfer window, boys. We're not going to be doing any more business. So I will see you at the halfway point of the season. No, I won't. The Paris Derby, boys. I'll see you there. So here we go, boys. The Paris Derby, it's back. But our team is far better than the last time we faced PSG. So they should be worried. Because here's Icardi. Kemen. Good save from the keeper. We're causing early trouble. It's whipped in. Oh, it's hit the bar. What a header. I believe that was Roman Gatuka, and an early chance. Stunning PSG. We've won it straight back though from the goal kick. Here's Icardi. Dispossessed. We're breaking from the corner here. Icardi played through. He comes round the outside. Yeah, that is a good tackle, to be fair. That was a very good tackle. Now PSG going to try and hurt us on the break. And they've got round goal side, but Koulibaly recovers. Putting the pressure on. And they've managed to find a way into Mbappe though, but All Black will hold that. We're attacking now, boys. St. Louis down the line. Finds Kemen. We need someone who can shoot, but Roman Gatuka was too far out. Oh, boys, someone put a decent shot in there. That's so disappointing. Right in front of goal, you need to be smacking it there instead of hitting those wee P-rollers you were trying to hit. It's out wide to Bua though. And it's a throw in, I believe. It's gonna be a throw. So Roman Gatuka. Dagba beaten for the ball. Skills were too much. They're coming at us now with Verratti. Koulibaly's out of position. Yambere is trying to get back here. And Kemen does brilliantly to get back. Now can the boys get forward? No, dispossessed. PSG have a corner here as we're approaching half time. It'll be disappointing to concede now, but we do get out. I think that might have been Koulibaly with that header. We just can't get the ball properly away though. Koulibaly again with the clearance. Roman Gatuka again straight back into danger. Just get the ball out properly. It's not that hard. And what a save from All Black. And PSG will get another corner even though we're over injury time. Whipped in. Kuyame gets it out. Blow the whistle, ref. Get us into half time level, and he does. PSG with the corner early into the second half. They played short again. Verratti's absolutely done us. And Yambere got it out. We're not falling for it this time. Bua gets rid of it. Kuyame up to Icardi. He's got Roman Gatuka ahead of him. He's played him in. He still needs support though, maybe. And he just didn't get it quick enough. He couldn't do anything at that angle. It's well held up though. St. Louis pulls it back. And I don't know why he went far post. Someone near would have done. And PSG probably gonna come forward now. Good defending though. Well, Mangituka came in. Why'd you play it down Cardi, you nonce? Play it out the left. But here St. Louis has it now. Cardi applying the pressure and we get a through. Now they're making subs, just time wasting. Kuyame into Kemen. Charged down by 2 players as usual. Koulibaly gets up to that. Cardi play it behind you. Booyah! He gets there first. Why did it not switch to a Mangituka? He could have headed that in, it wouldn't switch to him. Oh my word, this game's just screwed me over. And how do they keep the ball from that? We deserve a goal. The way we're playing. Now, Mangituka breaking forward. How has he missed? You waste of space, you're coming off. I'm bringing on Goebbels right now. Can we get one chance at least? One decent chance before this game ends. Kuyame, Icardi. He's gotten through. Icardi doesn't place it anywhere at all. Hits it straight at the keeper. And he trips just as he's about to get the ball, of course. Now we're just being stupid with our passes. We've had chances to win this thing and we haven't taken them, and that's our fault. And now PSG are actually going to get an undeserved draw. We've been the better team today actually. We've had better chances, but nobody on this pitch is capable of scoring apparently. Even though Icardi's an 89 rated striker, it's a 0-0 draw. After that 0-0 draw, all we have to do is sim to January, boys. See us there. So boys, here we are, January 1st. How are we? Halfway through the season. Okay, we're third. A point behind Montpellier in second. That's actually brilliant. That's way higher than I was expecting. We're actually in the title race. So this could be an interesting second half of the season. And I'll see you there for it in the next episode, guys. Cheers.